You are in this place today because this message did not find you by chance. There are times in life when the heart stops and becomes full of uncertainty. Even then, deep within that still place where your true self lives, you already have the answer. This is one of those times. What you are getting now is not just facts or meaningless talk. It is a straight answer to what you have been quietly asking the world for days, or maybe even weeks, in the most secret parts of your thoughts. Today you reach the point where your deepest gut feeling finally meets the truth you have been waiting for. You have felt a link that makes no sense to your brain. You have felt a powerful pull and a tie with someone that words were too simple to explain. At times, mainly when you felt low, you told yourself it was just your mind or a way to hide from being alone. But listen to this well. The love you feel, the buzzing feeling in your body when you think of them, and the odd sense of knowing them are real. This is not a dream, a fluke, or a lie to yourself. Plain and repeating clues have shown up in your life, pointing toward a truth you might have stayed away from because of worry. You will now see why this person truly cares for you. Even if their actions look messy or far away, your worries are about to go away as your own spirit begins to see the truth. It does not matter if you have felt a hollow space in your chest lately, or if this person has become silent or moved away. This quietness is part of the news. When the world confirms a spirit link, it does so in a way your inner self gets long before your brain can understand. That is why you stayed here. You needed proof that does not come from easy words, but from something that fits your spirit's power. Some feelings were never meant to be figured out by logic. They were meant to be felt. What you are going through is not a mess or a fix. It is not a flaw in you. It is the normal path of someone meant to feel a love that goes past the basic, past surface-level bonds. You are seeing the start of a deep knowing between two spirits that picked each other long before this life. The world wants you to understand something vital today. Your worries do not come from a lack of love from this person. They come from old heart pains that were never fully fixed. When real love enters your life with great force and a gaze that reaches your core, it wakes up parts of you that were asleep for a long time. Your walls go up because the unknown feels risky. Your spirit knows this person right away. It knows this is someone vital for your growth. But your brain, made to keep you from hurt, builds walls of doubt. That is why you stay awake at night, asking about everything. And yet, every time you try to walk away in your heart, something soft but tough pulls you back. This pull is not a lack of strength or being needy. It is the natural alignment of two spirits. You have asked for clues, looked at the sky and hoped for comfort. The clues came, but they felt tiny. Today, understand that nothing was without meaning. The turned head, the quiet text, the change in energy when they are close or even in your thoughts. True love based in spirit does not always come with big talk. Often it shows up as deep quiet, easy acts and feelings that words have not yet learned to say. Today, understand this well. This person is not unsure of their heart. You were the one who doubted, not because you are weak, but because this love arrived when you were still finding your feet and its power scared you. When someone who holds the energy of real love enters your life, they are not there to crush you or hurt you. They come to wake you up, to fix parts of you, to turn your focus inside and to challenge old ideas you had about love and bonds. This inner change can feel like fear at first, but this fear does not come from a lack of love. It comes from how strong this event is. This person looks at you even from a distance with a softness they cannot mask, with real honor, and with a quiet kindness that only shows up when the heart has already made a choice in the dark. At some point, maybe even very recently, you thought this person was moving away for good. You thought their quiet meant they no longer cared, and their distance meant the feeling was dying. But the world did not lead you to this moment just to let you down again. When a bond is led by something higher, it does not break because of quiet or confusion. What is meant for you stays tough, even when there are no texts, even when your brain is full of worry, and even when you question everything as a person. So why do you feel so mixed up if this bond is real? The answer is not outside of you. It lives in the quiet battle between your logic and your inner truth. If you are ready to get this, listen well. This confusion comes from the old war between the ego and the true self. Your brain feels lost because it is facing something it cannot name or explain. This bond does not fit the old ideas of love you were taught. Your ego, made by fear and past hurt, tries to guard you by telling you to stay safe. When this love showed up, your ego felt at risk. Real love needs openness, truth, and being seen. It asks you to drop your walls and trust without being in charge. Your ego, still holding old scars, acts with fear. It tells you this is risky, too strong, and bound to end badly. It moves you to run or guard yourself before you get hurt. This reaction is not the truth. It is just trying to survive. From now on, you must learn to know the difference between the loud cry of fear and the quiet voice of your gut. The ego speaks with hurry and worry. It feels tight, busy, and tiring. It moves you to always check your phone, hunt for clues, and ask for proof to feel safe. It says quiet means being told no, and distance means loss. This power drains you. Your gut speaks very differently. It feels calm and steady. Even when doubt is there is a quiet peace inside you saying everything is happening as it should. This peace is not loud, but it is always there and keeps you down. This calm under the mess is proof that what you feel is real. It shows you are on your true path. When you feel this peace, you are not making things up. You are feeling truth. The inner war you feel comes from past heart pain. If you were hurt or left before, your ego thinks the same end will happen again. It thinks history will repeat itself. So you are not asking about this person's love. You are asking if you can handle a love this deep without being afraid. That is your real task. The world has put this person in your life to make you face your deepest fears. This bond is not only here to give you love, it is here to stretch you, break old walls, and force you to see your true value. It pushes you past being cozy and gets you ready for a higher view. A place where you stop taking less, and finally let yourself have the love your spirit has always earned. Every time your ego tries to mess up this bond, it actually gives you a chance to fix something old inside you. When fear and doubt rise, it does not mean love is leaving. It means an old scar is coming back so it can finally be fixed. If you act with worry, the scar grows deeper. But if you stay calm and see it for what it is, just fear talking, it loses its grip on you. This bond works like a strong starter, cleaning your energy and getting you ready to take in love fully. No matter how often you try to walk away or force yourself to quit, something inside always pulls you back. This pull is not a flaw or being stuck. It is the shared beat of two spirits meant to meet in this life. It is so strong that logic cannot stop it, and ego cannot kill it. Even when you fight it, the energy stays quietly telling you where you belong. But a question stays. If the tie is so strong, why does the other person seem far or quiet? The answer lies in the deep heart dance that shows up when two strong powers meet. This is the heart of the twin flame path. This person is not just a partner. They are a glass showing everything you still need to fix within yourself. Their presence woke up your scars just as yours woke up theirs. The bond is so deep and clean that it hits sensitive heart spots. For the human brain that wants to be in charge, this feels scary. Distance is not being told no. it is guarding oneself. In this dance, one often runs while the other feels the tug. The runner is not fleeing you. They are fleeing the strength of what they feel. The love is so deep that it scares them. They fear not being enough. They fear losing their grip and fear being fully open again because of old pain they never fixed. Your job often becomes the one who feels the distance more clearly. When quiet shows up, your ego panics and moves you to act, explain, or reach out. But this only grows the gap, like pulling a tight band harder. This is where the rule of letting go matters. The world is not asking you to hurt. It wants you to look inside and heal. The runner can only come back when they feel no weight. As long as you hunt, they pull away. When you stop, focus on your own growth and find peace within yourself. The energy moves on its own. This being apart is not a punishment. It is alignment. Both of you are given room to heal alone. So the bond can return without fear or being needy. When you pick yourself, you send a clear note to the world that you trust your value and your path. What is yours will come back without being forced. Distance cannot kill what fate has joined. Instead, it cleans it like fire cleaning metal. What burns away are our fears and fakes, not love. This tie stays because it is built on truth. No matter the physical gap, the spirit bond stays untouched. If you feel this person even in quiet, it is because they are still tied to you. The clues you see every day are not random. They are signs of truth. The brain needs proof even when the spirit already knows. The world gives proof through clues and odd matches like songs, memories, marks, and sudden feelings. These are signs that two powers are still joined. You touch this person deeply. Your presence wakes up peace and mess in them at the same time. They are not mixed up about you. They are flooded by what you wake up. Watch the small things, the way their eyes stay, the quiet that feels full instead of weird. These are not accidents. They are spirit signs. True love often shows itself without talk. Odd matches go even deeper. Life itself puts you in mind of them through sounds, smells, times, and dates. Heart sensing follows. You feel something move inside you for no reason, only to find out later they felt the same. This is not made up. Power has no gap. Your spirits move together even when your bodies are apart. The tie between you is always on, sending feelings, thoughts, and signs in real time. What you feel in your chest, whether it is weight, heat, or sudden peace, is often a mirror of what the other person feels at that same second. One of the plainest signs for the spirit is the tie through dreams. Many people meet their loved one in deep or clear dreams. When you wake up feeling like you truly spent time together, or after talks that felt more real than daily life, this is not a dream. In dreams, the ego is quiet and spirits can meet freely. These meets bring comfort, clarity, and promise of the tie. Waking fast at repeating times or waking with this person clearly on your mind is also vital. This happens because they are thinking of you hard and the energy hits you. This is not a fix, it is a match. Your spirit answers because you are there in their thoughts. This bond follows you even into sleep. Your job now is to stop pushing these times away as flukes. See them as notes. This love is so real that it turns on pull and sensing to put you in mind that you are loved. You are not hunting anyone. You are just vibrating with your own mirrored energy. You are not running after a dream that cannot be. You are feeling a tie that is meant to be real in life. Now that fear is fading and the clues are clear, it is time to use your own power well. Doubt and fear stop the flow. When you doubt, you send out lack and slow everything down. To let this block go, doubt must turn into trust. This does not need rituals, only a goal. When you speak with truth and belief, you align with what already is there for you. You tell the world you understand and trust the path. At that moment, your heart opens to get what once felt far away. As you take this truth, let go of being in charge of time and results. Trust the big plan. As an act of faith, say or write this easy line: "Now I accept and trust the alignment of the world." With this pick, pressure goes away and flow comes back. Fear melts and certainty grows. When you do this, the next part starts. You show you are ready. The world now gets you ready for a love that pulls you higher. Once you stop being in charge, the path moves faster. This is the getting ready stage. A love this deep does not come just to make you happy. It comes to change you, to raise your awareness, and to make the love last and be real. The world works with care. It will not let such a bond happen before both spirits are ready. Think of this time as cleaning two mirrors. Each is cleaned alone, so that when they meet again, the view is clear. On your side, this love has moved you inside. You are learning to fix old scars and pick peace over fear. Each time doubt shows up, you are given the choice of trust. You are learning to stop waiting for someone to make you whole and to become whole on your own. By doing this, you move from need to strength and become a true pull for love. This kind of tie stays growing even when nothing seems to be happening on top. Growth during this part often feels quiet and slow, but it is very active under the surface. You may see changes in yourself without trying. Old ways lose their hold. Things that once sparked fear no longer hold the same force. This is because your energy is moving to a higher level of self-respect and inner balance. You are learning to listen to yourself instead of acting from old pain. This inner move is key because a tie of this depth cannot live if one person leaves themselves to keep it going. At times, you may feel waves of feeling without a clear reason. Sudden sadness, unlooked-for peace, or a strong sense of wanting can show up and go fast. These heart moves are not random. They are part of the energy trade between you and the other person. When one of you fixes something, the other feels it. When one of you fights growth, tension shows up. This shared heart field teaches both of you how to stay grounded while staying open. It is teaching you to feel deeply without losing yourself in the feeling. Waiting becomes one of the most vital lessons here. Not lazy waiting, but active trust. This means kept on living, growing, and picking yourself even when answers are not clear. The world answers best when you stop asking for results and start honoring your own path. When you focus on your inner peace, the tie stays steady on its own. Love flows best when it is not forced. What is meant to return does so when there is room, not pressure. You may also see that this tie changes how you see love itself. Shallow pull, mixed signs, and heart games become less attractive. Your rules rise without work. You begin to understand that real love feels calm, not messy. Even when being apart hurts, there is a quiet knowing under it that you are being led, not punished. This knowing is the voice of alignment. It puts you in mind that what is real does not need to be chased or proved. As this change gets deeper, you begin to see that your heart answers are less sharp and more steady. Times that once sparked fear, envy, or doubt now pass through you without leaving a heavy mark. You answer with knowing rather than habit, and your energy stays even in times that once caused a mess. This is the normal result of matching a higher beat of love, where a tie is felt without being needy and presence is felt without worry. You become a calm middle in the heart of storms, both in yourself and in your talks with this person. You may also become more aware of small clues and odd matches, tiny flukes, repeating numbers, or shared thoughts that happen across distances start to feel full of meaning rather than random. These are hints that power does not follow the rules of time or room. Your bond works on a level past the body where both spirits affect one another all the time. Seeing this makes your faith in the tie stronger. Instead of asking about every quiet or felt absence, you begin to accept that love can talk without words and that its presence is always there even when not seen. Another move happens in your sense of time and being in charge. You see that pushing, forcing, or trying to make things happen only messes with the natural flow. When you let go of the need to be in charge, you see that things begin to happen easily. What was once tight or unsure now seems matched, as if the world itself is leading both of you toward the right second. This teaches the deep lesson that true love grows in room and freedom, not in force or demand. Waiting becomes not a load, but a kind of strength, showing trust in the unseen plan of life. Finally, you begin to understand the reason behind every test and pause. Each time of being apart, doubt or pain was getting you ready to get love in its full form. You see that what once felt like loss was actually a needed step in growth. The tie has been cleaning both of you, building toughness, clarity, and being grown up. When coming back together happens, it will not be weak or based on rules. It will come from being whole, mutual honor, and a deep understanding of each other's path. In this way, love is not only felt but also honored, praised, and kept forever. Your talks become more real because you no longer throw past fears onto present bonds. You start to see the difference between being stuck and real matching. Where you once looked for being told you are good from the outside,